Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to RS3 and everybody at home. Hello. We're going to have our first class tonight, so I'm just going to do an intro, and then Ms. Scott is going to go over the syllabus. So those of you at home, you'll be going over the syllabus and the question packet with your advisor. So if you have any questions, just contact whoever your SSS advisor is. And then those of you in class, if you have any questions, the format today will be that, as I said, I'll do the introductions. Ms. Scott will go over the syllabus. Then we'll have a presenter. So everyone at home, you'll be watching the presenter on this recording. And then afterwards, we'll have a small break, and then we'll get into groups with your individual advisor, and we'll just go over some questions specific that you all may have, okay? Any questions off the bat? Okay. So my name's Beth. You guys probably all know that, I think. If not, I'm the director of SSS. We're going to have you guys go around the room and say your name and what your major is. So we'll start with you, Robert.
My name is Robert Ogum. I'm a junior here at Pitt. My major is Africana Studies.
Great. Kevin.
My name is Kevin. I am a senior studying Japanese here at the university.
Okay. I'm Bruce. I'm a physics major here.
I'm Ashley. I'm a junior communication major.
I'm Dorietta, senior information sciences major.
I'm Mavis. I'm a sociology and economics.
Welcome. And if you don't know, this is Lisa Scott, Jamar Hubbard, and James Scott. No relation to Lisa. And again, those of you at home, you'll be going over things one-on-one with you. Okay. Our goal is to have you guys at the end of class, at the end of Right Start this semester, be able to understand career investigation, how to research grad schools, and World of Work will include things like where do I live, how much is the cost of living, and we'll go over all of that more. You each have one of these. So those of you at home, you also get one of these booklets when you come and meet with your advisor. It has things in it that you can use as examples to go through the question packets that Lisa's going to talk about. There's things in here from cover letters to resumes, but of course you're all technologically savvy. You can Google these things as well. But they also have things about dress for interviews, job market, okay? And these are free, no textbook cost. There you go. And I think, should I mention anything else? There's no food or drink in this classroom except for water. So if you need to step out, the restrooms are out the door. Just ask me and I'll show you where they are because it's a little tricky. Or you can go out front. Okay? So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Scott, and I will be back.
All right. If you could pass the syllabus out, so we can get a thorough review of the syllabus, because it is crucial that you understand what is expected for you in this class. This class is very independent in nature. That means that you will be doing a lot of things outside of the classroom that are expected to be done in this class. There are only 4 classes that we're going to meet. We're going to meet once each month. But in between, you should be meeting with your SSS advisor at least once, but you can meet as many times as you like, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to review the syllabus once it's passed out, and I am going to go bit by bit. The reason why I want to do that now is because we do want you to have an understanding, especially for those people who are in the TBA section. We do want you to have a thorough understanding of the expectations from this class, all right? Because there are some timelines that you're going to need to meet like quickly, okay? And we need you to be aware of those things, all right? First thing I want you to notice is the dates. We do apologize to those who attended class last week. We thank you, but we do apologize for that. There are only 4 classes that you need to attend. And for those who did attend, thank you for being studious students. Please make sure that you put these on your calendar, all right? One of the biggest things I need you to know is that in order to successfully complete this class, you will be expected to create a portfolio, do a PowerPoint presentation, and complete all assigned tasks under the grading rubrics. That is the most crucial thing that you're going to do. We're going to move on to the grading rubric specifically. Once again, it says you have to attend 4 lectures. You're all here. You're in lecture number 1. 2 is actively participate. Even though there's only 6 people in class, of course, all of your SSS advisors are here. We want you to become a part of this class. Remember, we're still one family. One family, all right? That means you should raise your hand. You should ask questions, be involved. Now, for those TBA students, you really need to speak with your SSS advisor when you have any questions or some concerns about what you're doing or what needs to be done. Attend SSS advisory meetings. Like I said, we're asking that you try to attend 4 or more. That's up to your discretion, but at least 4, okay? Now here comes the part that is very crucial, the complete assignment portion that you will be expected to do. Because you're upperclassmen, we know that you can accomplish this. One of the things that we have to notify you about right now is that there's going to be a career fair on February 20th, and we're expecting that you attend that career fair. We want you to put that in your calendar as a date that you're going to go to this career fair. But in order to go to the career fair, you must have a resume done, completed. With the resume, there are some expectations with that resume that we want you to not just create it, but you have to get it reviewed. And what that means is that you're going to be going to career services on a number of occasions to do a lot of things that we're expecting you to do. What it is that we're trying to get you ready for the next level. If you have not prepared, or you think you are prepared, we're getting you ready for that next level, which is graduation and beyond, or grad school, one of those things. So there is a question packet that is included within this syllabus. And we are going to give you, in each class, we are going to give you a question packet, all right? In each class. Right now, you're only getting component number 1, all right? There are 2 more components. The next one will be the world of work, and the following one, the last one, will be graduate school. Today's is the career investigation component specifically, all right? There's a lot of questions that we need you to answer. Also, we will be emailing you this component so you can thoroughly answer these questions, okay? And you don't have to fill it in paper, because all of this information needs to go into your portfolio, all right? So we will be emailing this information to you also, all right? You will be asked to do a career assessment, all right? Any kind of career assessment that is given by career services, okay? We don't want to say specifically you have to do this one. Many students did choose one over the other, but that's up to your discretion. And the reason why we want you to do a career assessment, it's going to tell you some things about yourself, all right? And where you lie in reference to your career. Next thing is the OOH research. I know many of you remember that from RS2, and if you don't, we will give a brief presentation on the OOH, which is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. And that's just giving us more information about your intended career. Some specific questions that you need to answer within your packets, all right? Then number 5 is resume creation and review. This is crucial. You cannot wait till the last day to do this. You just cannot, because they will not have the time to review your resume, and we will not have the time to review your resume at the last time. That's why we're giving you one component at a time, and our expectations is that you work on it, and that you come and see us, that you go to career services and have it reviewed. Another thing is that we're expecting a cover letter. Yes, I know that many of you are not directly applying for a job this second, but some of you will be applying for internships and services or something like a job. So we're asking you to create that cover letter. Next thing is we want you to do one of the following: a job shadow or alumni networking. All of our students are expected to enroll in FutureLinks. That's expected. That's going to take some time, so you need to get on the web. Hopefully our presenter today will talk specifically about FutureLinks, all right? That's why we asked you to bring your laptops. We want you to specifically know what to do and how to do it. You're going to be asked to do a mock interview. So within that mock interview, you're going to be recorded, and all the statements that you make, and all the twiddling and all the nervousness that you do is going to be recorded, and they're going to give you some feedback for that. All right, to help you out, because we want you to be ready for that next step. Okay, and then you're going to have to complete all of this and put it in a portfolio. All right, and lastly, this portfolio will be put together in a PowerPoint presentation that you will do in the last class, which is in April. All right, so it's important that you understand each step. Another important point that I need to emphasize, missing one class is very crucial. There's only 4 classes, okay? So after you miss the first class, you are going to fail the class. So please, if there's any reason why you cannot attend class, you need to specifically speak to your SSS advisor, all right? Things happen, really they do, life happens. Speak with your SSS advisor, because we don't want you to be like, oh, I failed this class and don't show up. We'll work something out, I'm sure. But after one class, it's going to be detrimental, all right? So please do not miss class. Next thing is, I already talked about participation and assignments. Be actively involved. Yes, you're getting a score for your participation in class. Yes, you are. Because we want you to participate. This is about you, not about us. This is about you and what you're gleaning and all the information that you're getting. All right? You have to answer all the questions in the question packet. Like I said, this is packet number 1. You will receive 2 more packets. We're intentional about trying to get you ramped up to what you need to do. All right? And if you do it before the next class, then you'll be ready for the next class. If you wait till the last minute, you will be overwhelmed. I'm just letting you know, you will be overwhelmed trying to complete this information. Because you have to do some independent research. And you have to go to career services a number of times. But you can do it. You are able and capable of doing this. All right? Also within the portfolio, I know we haven't mentioned down there, but within the portfolio, we're going to have an introductory page. Because what happens is, you'll have a portfolio and we have no idea who it belongs to. All right? So within your introduction page, we're going to ask you your name, your classification, your field of study specifically, what are you majoring certificates, minors, all of that stuff. Include a picture and a personal goal statement. And the reason why we decided a personal goal statement, many of you will be going to grad school. And they're going to ask for a personal goal statement. So if you can shape that now, not saying it has to be specifically toward grad school, but you have some thrust of what you want to build on for that personal statement. All right? The portfolio and the PowerPoint presentation will be 10 minutes. That's all you get. It's 10 minutes to put this all together and present it to us. All right? Once you start getting all this material, we're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. What am I? We're going to tell you the criteria, what we want to hear from you specifically. But we want you to be familiar with the literature first and the research that you've done. There's 10 minutes right there.